So Aether is my submission for the Opus 4.7 hackathon. I'm not happy with that submission at all, but I think the core idea is something that I've been very interested in since around August last year. So the whole idea is to be able to just create content once and reuse it everywhere. So for example, in the countryside of Guilin. So for example, essentially it's built for creators to remove this need to make one piece of content and then spend all this time trying to reformat it in all these different aspect ratios. Why not just make it adaptive from the get-go, right? Why not just make this agent native from the get-go? It's going to take a few minutes or so to generate, because I'm just literally doing API calls to the GPT images tool, which turns out to basically solve this problem very effectively, such that it's basically just trivial API calls. So I'll jump ahead to that when it's done. So there we go, it's done. And it basically has all these different aspect ratios that we're looking for. And I think effectively what I'm trying to do here is basically get the best of both worlds. How do we mix probabilistic generations together with deterministic precise edits, right? So I'm not sure why the labs are so obsessed with baking text into all this image gen, because I think you should actually just make all these text editable vectors. So basically that is rendered by two cores, and there are so many ways to further optimize this. But another thing we can do is also do this cutouts to remove the background to get out components. And the segment editing 2 model is not as fine-grained as segment editing 3, but I think it will still serve to illustrate the purpose of how we can get out these editable components, right? And once you hit approve, basically you see that I get this thing that I can now freely manipulate, and we can in fact in-paint the background to kind of get back the background, right? And yeah, so I think the other thing about this canvas is also trying to make it easy for people to publish, right? So effectively it sends you the generations when it's completed, and you can actually choose to post it to all the different social media platforms that you have. So it's going to take a while because it's posting to 3 different social media platforms that I've hooked it up with. And I think the whole idea here is really imagine a future in which AI is getting all this work done in the background, doing research, looking at trending topics, and then generating visuals, making the edits, and so on and so forth, right? And all you have to do when you wake up is basically review all these things and decide whether to post them or not. And I need to look into the IG issue, but as you can see, it's here on my LinkedIn and X. And I'm really looking forward to building this further, because I think it's really been made a lot easier with all these advancements in models. And yeah, stay tuned for this one engineer's very opinionated take on how the future of design and creative interfaces should be.